More price drops, autopilot cams to double as dash cams possibly, and a couple of mileage stories. Here's Tesla Tidbits episode number 290 for August 31st, 2017. Teslarati gets credit for our lead scoop tonight as Tesla has dropped the price on the Model S and Model X P100D and 100D vehicles. Citing a drop in price due to efficiency improvements in producing the 100 kilowatt-hour version of the battery pack, the 100 kilowatt-hour dual-motor version of both cars gets a price drop of $3,500. This puts a base 100D Model S at $94,000 and a base 100D Model X at $96,000. The ludicrous version of the cars gets a $5,000 price drop, with the Model S now starting at $135,000 and the Model X version starting at $140,000. You may recall that the Model X very recently already received a price cut earlier this month to bring the price where Tesla wanted it in relation to Model S. I don't know that I've ever seen a case where a car model has dropped in price year over year, and if it has happened, it's certainly exceedingly rare. Great to see Tesla giving value back to its customers at every opportunity. We stick with Teslarati, where after plenty of denials that this could be a possible feature, it seems as though the autopilot system may be able to become a dashcam. Twitter user @NickG_UK apparently finally broke through, tweeting to Elon, quote, "That many cameras on board and we still have to buy a separate dashcam? I hope @Elon Musk adds a feature to export last X minutes of video," end quote. Elon responded saying, quote, "Feature coming soon," end quote. This is interesting considering the past, where Elon has discouraged this as a possibility. Way back in episode 123, I reported on his response to legendary game designer John Carmack regarding the same question, where he said, quote, "We could enable that, although the cameras use gray, red detection, so it would look a little grayish red," end quote. We'll see what the output looks like soon, apparently, but there is still the question on who will get it. Will AP1 cars get the feature too, or will only AP2 cars reap the reward? I'll keep you posted. Over to Electrek for a story on a Model S owner that's put 300,000 miles on the car in a span of only 2 years. Of course, this is no ordinary owner, as all-electric transport service Tesloop is the owner of the car. They disclosed that the car has saved them an estimated $70,000 to $86,000 in fuel and maintenance in comparison to a standard gas-powered car. They added that the car has had an actual cost of only $10,492 over the course of the 2 years in electricity and maintenance, spending only 12 days in the service center during that time. And of that cost, charging was nearly free, so the whole of the cost was in maintenance and repair. $3,500 of that was due to user error in trying to drive through deep water, and so it looks like just less than $7,000 was allocated to maintenance and unforeseen repair in 300,000 miles. Quite the accomplishment for any vehicle. Lastly, back to Teslarati for our final story, but one with a similar theme. As an owner, one of the first questions I'm usually asked by people new to EVs is, "Aren't you worried about the battery losing capacity?" This story is only one example of why not to worry, but matches the experience of others out there as well. Similar to the last story, this Model S is owned by a Finnish taxi driver, which is where all the miles are coming from. Ari Nisanen, I hope I was close on that name, has put 400,000 kilometers, or nearly 250,000 miles, on his 2014 Model S 85. While he has had a drive unit replaced and the battery serviced under warranty during this time, his battery still maintains 93% of its original capacity despite the mileage on the vehicle. Nisanen is confident that the car should last him to 1,000,000 kilometers, and with the service he's already got from it, there's no reason to doubt that possibility. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I bring you each day, please consider giving a little value back at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks as always to my super patrons, John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, and Bruno Quindici for supporting at the $10 plus level. If you have no extra cash, that's fine. Please show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and other services across the internet, or keep the show referral code in mind if you're in the market for a new Tesla. That code is ts.la/JON4602, and it gets you $1,000 off the car and free supercharging for the life of the vehicle. That's it for today. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet @Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.